The full-back line on the right, Ronan Crowe. Full-back, Aaron O'Rourke. On the left, Ronan Flowey. The half-back line on the right, Noel O'Reilly. Centre half-back, Noel Fitzpatrick. And on the left, Brendan Smith. Centre field, wearing number 8, Paul Slowey. Wearing number 9, Austin Curran. The half-forward line on the right, Alan Curran. Centre half-forward, Finbar Crowe. And left half-forward, Brendan Quayle. Full forward line on the right, Philip Monaghan. Full forward, Niall O'Rourke. And on the left, Eamon Riley. There are 2 changes on that right wing, lines out. In goal, Ronan Keaton. The full-back line on the right, Declan Riley. Full-back, Michael Riley. On the left, number 17, Liam Lynch.
I said thanks now.
The half-back line on the right, Michael Donohoe. Centre half-back, David Traynor. And on the left, Kieran Lynch. The centre field, wearing number 8, Alan Carlin. Wearing number 9, John Tierney. The half-forward line on the right, Niall Riley. Centre half-forward, Peter Riley. And on the left, Larry Riley. The full forward line on the right, Shane Riley. Full forward, Raphael Rogers. And on the left, number 18, Sean O'Smith.
He's up at 12 o'clock last night. He's up at 12 o'clock last night.
I knew that. Winter suit, Niall. And your red carnation.
Referee for today's immediate final is Tony Brady from Castlerahan. His linesmen are Robbie McDermott and Brian Lumley, both from Ballinyan. His umpires Norbert Riley, Kit Brady, Joe Lenan and Michael Farrelly from the Castlerahan Club.
Good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon and welcome to Brefty Park for the Cavan Intermediate Football Championship final between Knockbride and Drung. A great match is expected here. Both teams are out on the field. 2 captains, Peter Riley and Austin Curran, are out there with referee Tony Brady for the tossing of the coin to see who plays which way. Tony, his 2 linesmen are Martin Brady and Brian Gumley, both from Ballinyan. Knockbride have elected to play from left to right towards the scoreboard end. And 2 changes on that Knockbride team. In goal, Ronan Caskin, right cornerback Declan Riley, fullback Michael Riley, and wearing number 17 at left cornerback is Liam Lynch. Right half-back, Michael Donohoe. Centre half-back, David Traynor. And left half-back is Kieran Lynch. At midfield, wearing number 8 is Alan Carlin. And number 9, John Tierney. At right half-forward is Niall Riley. Centre half-forward and captain of the side is Peter Riley. And at left half-forward is Larry Riley. At top of the right, wearing number 13, Shane Riley. Full forward, Raphael Rogers. And top of the left, wearing number 18 is Sean O'Smith. The Drung team line out as selected. In goal, Shane O'Rourke. Right cornerback, Ronan Crowe. Fullback, Carl O'Rourke. And left cornerback, Ronan Slowey. At right half-back is Noel O'Reilly. Centre half-back, Noel Fitzpatrick. And left half-back is Brendan Smith. At midfield, wearing number 8 is Paul Slowey. And number 9 and captain of the side is Austin Curran. At right half-forward is Alan Curran. Centre half-forward, Finbar Crowe. And left half-forward is Brendan Brady. At top of the right, wearing number 13, Philip Monaghan. Full forward, Niall O'Rourke. And left corner forward is Eamon Riley. So the Benno brass band take the 2 teams on the parade of the field. They go down the far side of the field. Referee Tony Brady out there doing some stretching exercises in the centre of the park. A great game anticipated here by all the neutral supporters as well as the loyal fans of both clubs. Knockbride with three brothers on the team. Michael Riley at fullback, the captain of the side, Peter Riley, and left half forward, Larry Riley. Larry recently included, in fact this week, by Brian McAniff in the Irish panel, which will take on Australia in the Compromise Rule Test Series in Dublin on the 8th and 15th of October, both games in Croke Park. Drung will be looking to people like Carl O'Rourke at fullback, Paul Slowey at midfield, and Finn Barcrow up front to give big performances here today and hopefully bring the title back to Bono. Rafier Rogers also at the Cavan team. He's playing at full forward. A lot will depend on him in a big performance. He normally takes a roving role way out the field. Both times coming down here underneath the stand to a large round of applause. A lot of flags from both Bono and Knockbride here in Brefty Park today. A good atmosphere for this intermediate final. Crowd have gathered in the stand completely full. We had some rain earlier just before the minor match, which was won by Cavan Gales. It has thankfully blown over. It's nice and calm here in Brefty Park. Ideal conditions for good championship football. As the Bono band line up here in front of the stand and prepare for the national anthem. Both sides taking up their positions on the field. The red and white of Drung, the green and red of Knockbride. Both rural clubs from either side of Cotill Town. A lot of players that know one another very, very well. It will be an interesting game here. Oh, a lot of players swapping around. We'll catch up with all those changes in a little moment when things settle down here in Brefty Park. Referee Tony Brady gets the game underway. And it's Drung on the attack. It's into the full forward. Niall O'Rourke. O'Rourke soloing across goal. Turns inside his marker. Solos again and kicks it left-footed. Kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. And that's a fine score from Niall O'Rourke. Good full forward performance so far from O'Rourke. He's played some very big matches for the Drung club over this campaign. And that was a superb score. Came out, fielded the ball, took on his marker and kicked it left-footed over the bar. The kick out from Ronan Caskin to the middle of the park. Ball breaks down to Finbar Crow. Crow getting it into the full forward line. Held by Tommy Carlin. In fact, with Declan O'Reilly. It's now with Alan Carlin. Gets it to John Tierney. Looks for Shane Riley. The ball breaks away from him. It goes to the centre half back, Noel Fitzpatrick. He clears it long for Drung, down into the corner. The ball hops over everybody, but Michael Riley is there for Knockbride. Comes out across the 45-metre line. Still Michael Riley gets it up along the wing to the roving Rafael Rogers. Rogers crosses the halfway line. He's playing at full forward, but he's way out the field. It's with Sean Oaksmith. Back to Alan Carlin. Alan Carlin with the ball. Player free on this side of the field. Still Sean to Raphael. Raphael Rogers heads towards goal. Still Rogers with the ball. Kicks it left footed. And that's a marvellous score from Raphael Rogers. Dublin in the 70s had the roving Bobby Doyle. Knockbride today, they have the roving Raphael Rogers. As the kick out is prepared to be taken by Shane O'Rourke. He's placed the ball on the 20-metre line. He takes 6, 7, 8 steps back, 9, makes it now 10. And it's Shane O'Rourke to take the kick out. He approaches the ball, will kick it right footed. It's coming way out this side of the field. Lands on the halfway line. The ball, John Tierney had it, let it fall. It breaks inside. And out in front is Declan Riley. Declan Riley gets it back out to the number 7, Kieran Lynch. And it's now with David Traynor. He gets it out the field as far as Alan Carlin. He's adjudged to pick the ball up the ground. It was rolling, but unfortunately in GA rules there is no such thing as a rolling ball. You either put your toe under it or you don't. Alan Curran to take the resultant free. There must have been some descent. The ball being brought forward some 10 metres. Austin Curran, captain of the side. Kicks it right footed high in towards goal. It's going to drop on the line and drops into the hands of Ronan Keeskin. Liam Lynch gets it out the side of the field to John Tierney. John Tierney looks for Peter Riley, the captain of the side, then centre half forward. He kicks it left footed long up into the open space. Larry Riley collects it. Larry solos left footed in towards the 20-metre line. Still Larry Riley. He kicks it right footed. He kicks it high, and Knockbride go ahead in this match. Larry Riley, a lot expected of him today by the Knockbride supporters. The game is just a little over 3.5 minutes old. Knockbride they lead by 2 points to 1, and Shane O'Rourke will kick from the 20-metre line for the second time in the match. O'Rourke kicks out. Held out there on the wing by Noel O'Reilly. Noel O'Reilly is fouled, and it's going to be a free to Drung, taken quickly by Noel Fitzpatrick. The ball bobbing around in there, chasing after it is the full forward Niall O'Rourke. O'Rourke gets the ball up into his hands, takes on his marker. His big jersey being tugged. The referee allows play continue, and Caskin collects the ball, gets it out as far as David Traynor. Traynor flicks it back into the middle. A dangerous pass. The referee has awarded a free. That tackle was a little bit high on the Knockbride player. Not quite sure who's down. It was Michael Riley who was fouled, and the referee takes the number of one of the forwards. I think that's Philip Monaghan. Yes, indeed it is, the number 13. Ronan Keeskin places the ball just outside the 20-metre line to take the kick, the resultant free kick. He could have taken it from his hands. He's changed his mind. He's placed the ball. And Keeskin, member of the Cavan panel, Cavan sub-goalkeeper this year, as the kick out comes to the centre of the park. A little nudge, but it's Paul Slowey. He comes down with it, gets it to the number 10, Alan Curran, who gets it further up the field. It's now with number 5, Noel O'Reilly. And it's played out Peter Riley. Peter Riley clearing the ball out, and who's coming away with it? He gets Liam Lynch. The ball that's with number 7 actually. It is Kieran Lynch. He gets it to Shane Riley, to Alan Carlin. Looks for David Traynor. David Traynor loses control of it. The ball bobbing around. John Tierney go down. John Tierney collects it. Still John Tierney heading towards goal. Tierney had the ball knocked away from him. The ball, shoulder in the back there from Larry Riley. And it's going to be a free to the Drung men. for that challenge from Larry Riley. Is he going to get a yellow card or just a little tick off the number? It's a tick off the number. I thought referee was considering a yellow card. I don't know why. It's Paul Slowey to take the resultant free. Gets away out the far side of the field. Finbar Crowe collects it. The big man on the 40. He's heading towards goal. Tries to throw the wing half back. Kieran Lynch out of his way. He is fouled and it's going to be a free in to the Drung men on the 45-metre line. And it's Austin Curran who's going out to take it. Austin Curran kicks right-footed, kicks long, it's drifting out to the left, but the referee has whistled up for Finbar Crowe being inside the small parallelogram. Ronan Casekin to kick out. Coming high to the centre of the park, Paul Slowey attempts to break. It breaks down to Alan Curran. Curran kicks it left-footed out this side of the field, chasing out towards the line. It's Eamon Riley. He gets it up into his hands. Solos once, hops the ball. Still Eamon Riley with the ball. Solos again, breaks it clear. Not quite sure what he's going to do. It gets it back to Alan Curran. Alan Curran kicks left-footed in towards goal. And it's Declan Riley who collects. Declan Riley gets it out to the number 10. That's Niall Riley, and he clears it way out the field, but straight to a Drung man. That's Noel O'Reilly. A lot of O'Reillys out there today, and he kicks it out to the right, and he kicks it wide. Ronan Casekin to take the kick out. Ball floats towards the centre of the park. Paul Slowey goes up, comes down with the ball, makes it to two players heading towards goal. Kicks it left-footed from Paul Slowey. It's high from Paul Slowey. It's gone over the bar, and the sides are level here in Breffni Park. That was a good individual score there from Paul Slowey. Good fielding in the centre of the park. Broke through the tackle of two players and tapped it left-footed over the bar. Paul Slowey is down on his knees at the moment, looking for some attention. Oh, Alan Slowey still getting, or Paul Slowey rather, still receiving attention out there in the centre of the park. I'm not quite sure as to what happened to him. So Paul Slowey back up and takes his position in the centre of the park as Ronan Casekin prepares to take the kick out. Way out this side, far side of the field is with David Traynor. He gets it back into Declan O'Reilly. In fact, Paul Slowey is receiving attention on the sideline. Alan Carlin with the ball. Gets it back out to Peter Riley, and Peter Riley kicks it left-footed up the far side of the field. It goes into the open space, but Austin Curran is back there for Drung, collects it. Plays it out to Carl O'Rourke. O'Rourke beats his marker, still heading out the far side of the field. Gets it back out to number 7, Brendan Smith. Brendan Smith clearing it long, up looks for Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley wins it. Gets it back to Finbar Crowe. Finbar Crowe playing it in, looking for the full forward, but Ronan Casekin is there, advances off his line, carries the ball and fist passes it out as far as Kieran Lynch. And Lynch's kick is half blocked down. David Traynor comes there for Knockbride men, loses control of it the first time, gets it out as far as Alan Carlin. He chips it further on, looking for Raphael Rogers, that the ball breaks away from them. It's now with Philip Monaghan. He plays it in looking for Shane O'Rourke, but Michael Riley is there to guide the ball out over the end line and wide. And just watching the treatment of Paul Slowey down here along the line, it looks like it's the contact lens. To kick out, held in the centre of the park by John Tierney, and he kicks it right-footed right across the field. Raphael Rogers chasing after it. The ball is on the ground, bobbing around. The Drung man gets it up. It's now at their centre half back, Noel Fitzpatrick. He gets it receives this pass back. Still Fitzpatrick with the ball, turns round his player and kicks it right-footed. It's going out to the left and out wide. Drung with good possession, just not making the most of the scores. Paul Slowey is back up on his feet and back in the centre of the park. The kick out high out to the centre of the park. Underneath it, Austin Kern. The ball breaks down to Peter Riley. Peter Riley heads towards goal, crosses the halfway line. He kicks it left-footed, looks for Larry at full forward. Larry collects the ball, being pulled by Carl O'Rourke. He loses control of the ball. Carl O'Rourke is adjudged to have been fouling Larry Riley. The referee is bringing the free in some 10 metres. And I'm sure John Tierney will come in to take this. Yes, indeed, John, the right-footed player, wearing number 9 and playing in the centre of the park. Young player who was out in Australia last year with the Irish under-18 compromised rules team, where he acquitted himself very well. John Tierney's kick is right-footed, it's high, and Knockbride go back into a 1-point lead. Three points for Knockbride, 2 points for Drung, with just over 13.5 minutes of the first half having elapsed here in Breffni Park. Shane O'Rourke to take the resultant kick out. Broken down by John Tierney, but collected by Noel Fitzpatrick, the centre half back. Gets it up as far as Eamon Riley. Lays it off to Finbar Crowe. Still Finbar Crowe with the ball. Kicks it left-footed in the direction of goal. A dangerous lobbing ball. Ronan Casekin is alert and collects it. The breaking ball and solos out the field. He's 20 metres out. Gets it as far as Niall Riley. In fact, that's Shane O'Reilly, the corner forward, roving away back down the field. David Traynor gets it to John Tierney. John Tierney solos around the centre of the park, holding up the play. Gets it up to in the direction of Sean Oak-Smith. The pass was poor, and it's back with Drung, and they're on the attack. Philip Monaghan with the ball. Monaghan solos. Comes right across and kicks it left-footed in towards goal. It's Eamon Riley, lays it off to Finbar Crowe. He's 20 metres out. He kicks it right-footed, and it's just gone over the crossbar, and the sides are level yet again. It looked like possibly a goal chance there for a moment. Crowe elected to take the soft out, or the handy option, or the safe option, and tap it over the bar. He was just being closed down. The rain starting to come down here. The umbrellas go up on the hill on the far side of the field, and Ronan Casekin to take the kick out, his third from the 20-metre line. The rain is quite heavy. The referee telling him to hurry up with the kick out. It's high to the centre of the park. Alan Carlin unable to hold it. It breaks to the Drung men. That's our number 4, Ronan Slowey. Ronan Slowey is fouled, and it's going to be a free to Drung, and Finbar Crowe has the ball in his hands, takes it way out the far side of the field. Alan Kern is the man with it. He's 20 metres out, turns inside his marker, heads towards goal. Still Alan Kern kicks it left-footed across into the middle. The ball held by Shane O'Rourke. Done well to control it, and Drung go in front from the boot of Shane on Niall O'Rourke. Four points for Drung, all four having come from play. 3 points for Knockbride, and the rain coming down here very heavy in Breffni Park. Ronan Caskins kick out, held by Finbar Crow in the middle of the park. Gets it in, but Michael Riley collects it in front of his marker. The fullback crosses the halfway line. Still Michael Riley kicks it left-footed, looking for Rafier Rogers. The ball going across his head, and number 17 chasing after it is Liam Lynch. Liam Lynch is fouled. There's going to be a free to Knockbride, and that will be taken by Lynch himself. Gives it to the in-running Rafier Rogers. He's on the 13-metre line. Still Rafier Rogers. His kick comes across and goal. It's pulled on by Larry Riley, and the ball's in the back of the net. The ball's skidding in front of Shane O'Rourke. He was unable to hold it, and Larry Riley was there to pounce to put the ball in the back of the net. 1 goal and 3 for Knockbride, 4 points for Drung, and we're having a classic intermediate final here in Breffni Park. The conditions are getting very slippery. Have probably contributed towards that goal. There's just over 17 minutes of the first half having elapsed. 1 goal and 3 for Knockbride. That's a total of 6 to Drung's 4 points. And that is the first time that either of the side have gone more than 1 point in front. The kick out into the centre of the park, the rain pelting down. It's with John Tierney. John Tierney kicks it left-footed, long and high. Underneath it is Carl O'Rourke. He gets the better of Larry Riley on this occasion. He's pushed to the ground. It's still Carl O'Rourke. He's fouled. There's going to be a free out to the man from Drung. Right-footed, it's up into the hands of Michael Donoghue. He clears it to John Tierney. John Tierney going soloing forward. There's nothing happening in front of him. A big open space. Sean Ogie Smith plays it in. Larry Riley breaks through, and Larry Riley has scored his second goal. Larry, the man on the Australian team, on the Irish team to play Australia, has just bagged his second goal of the afternoon. They've come within 1.5 minutes of one another. There's just over 18 minutes of the first half having elapsed. It's 2 goals and 3 for Knockbride, 4 points for Drung. That's 9 points to 4 and a 5-point lead for the Knockbride men. Shane O'Rourke to kick from the 20-metre line. It's right-footed, it's high, broken down by John Tierney, but the break is collected by a Drung man. Chasing after it, it's Finbar Crow. Crow gets the ball into his hands, kicks it right-footed, it's very high in towards Philip Monaghan. Declan Riley gets a touch on it, but Eamon Riley's there for the Drung men. It bubbles in through, and it's Kieran Lynch who gets it as far as Shane Riley. He gets it out to the unmarked John Tierney. John Tierney looking for Larry. Larry being well marshalled by Carl O'Rourke. The ball breaking away from him. It goes to the number 4, Ronan Slowey. Slowey gets it across to the far side to Noel O'Reilly. He plays it long up the field, but the trainer is there. He collects it. The trainer is fouled. It's a free taken quickly by Michael Riley as far as his brother Peter. Peter coming across the halfway line for Knockbride. The rain really torrential here in Breffni Park at the moment. Peter Riley heads towards the 45-metre line. So he hops the ball, crosses it, and he's 30 metres from goal. Amazing run by Peter Riley. He is fouled, and it's going to be a free to the Knockbride men, and I'm sure there will be a booking here for Paul Slowey. Yes, I think it's Paul Slowey is going to be spoken to. No, in fact, I think it's Noel Fitzpatrick, the centre half back, who has been spoken to by the referee. Peter Riley is back up on his feet. The first aid man, that was Ollie Donoghue, was on his way out. He's had a change of mind. He's heading back in to the dugout, and a yellow card there for Paul Slowey. Well, John Tierney to take the resultant free. 30 metres out. Slightly to the left of goal. Gloves being ushered out to a lot of the players now at the moment. John Tierney kicks right-footed. He kicks high. It's gone way off out to the right, and it's gone wide. The rain is torrential here in Breffni Park. People on the uncovered stands are trying to move to get back into the stands. People down at the bottom of the stand are moving back up. The rain is coming in onto the front seats, rows of the stands. The kick out, John Tierney collects it. Good fielding, gets it to Sean Ogue. Sean Ogue Smith looks for Larry Riley, picks him out well. He picked him out well for the last goal. Larry unable to control it first time. This time he does get it under control. His kick goes to the left and it goes wide. Knockbride's first wide of the first half. There's 21 minutes of the first half having elapsed. And it's Shane O'Rourke to take the kick out from the edge of the small parallelogram. His first from that position. Kick out, held out there by Sean Ogue. Sean Ogue Smith gets it across. The pass was well telegraphed. John Tierney, unable to keep the ball in play, has gone out over the sideline. Drung line ball on the far side of the field. The rain starting to ease off yet again. As Noah Riley takes the resultant line ball, it's long and it's high. Finbar Crowe is underneath it, the ball breaks down, bobbing around there, and the man to get it up is the number 2, Declan O'Reilly. He loses control of it, goes to Eamon Riley for Drung. He lays it off to Philip Monaghan, and Monaghan kicks left-footed. It's going out to the left and it's going wide. Drung's second wide of the first half. They trail by 5 points on a scoreline of 2 goals and 3. That's a total of 9 points to Drung for Knockbride, to Drung's 4 points. 7.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Ronan Kiskin kicks out, way out the far side of the field. The ball breaking down and Alan Carlin gets it up, gets it to Sean Ogue Smith, to John Tierney. John Tierney kicks it right footed, looks for Liam Lynch. The ball goes to the number 10, Alan Kern. Alan Kern is adjudged to have overcarried, and it's going to be a free to Knockbride, and Peter Riley will take. Peter Riley has been a long kick in the direction of Larry Riley. He was being held from behind by Carl O'Rourke, and it will be a free to Knockbride about 25 metres out, dead straight in front of the goal. And I'm sure it's John Tierney who's going to take it, or is he leaving it instead to Larry Riley? Larry Riley is the man with the ball in his hands. Larry Riley kicks it left-footed, he kicks it high, and he kicks it over the bar. 2 goals and 2 points for Larry Riley in the first half so far. There's just 6 minutes of normal time remaining as Shane O'Rourke prepares to take the kick out. The kick out, held in the middle of the park by Shane Riley, gets it to Larry. Larry on the 45-metre line, soloing up along the sideline. Still Larry with the ball. He's been hauled to the ground. There's going to be a free in to the Knockbride man. So Carl O'Rourke has been spoken to by referee Tony Brady. Oh, a booking there for Carl O'Rourke for his second personal foul. Larry Riley is down injured, not quite sure as to what happened to him. Larry back up on his feet. And Peter Riley is the man who's going to take the free. He kicks it left-footed and high and over the bar. Two goals and 5 for Knockbride, 4 points for Drung. It's 11 points to 4. A 7-point lead for the Knockbride men. Ball breaking. Peter Riley has it in the centre of the park. He's soloing, kicks it left-footed in the direction of Rafier Rogers. Rafier Rogers heading towards goal. Referee blows the whistle. Rafier Rogers going down. Not quite sure what happened. The tackle looked harmless. A possibility that Rafiel would have been pulled for over-carrying. The referee going out to speak to his linesman. Martin Brady shakes his head and indicates that nothing happened, and it probably will be a throw-up out there. Just under 3 minutes of normal time remaining. There will be a little bit of time added on for stoppages. Rafier Rogers back up on his feet. Referee Tony Brady about to throw in the ball between John Tierney and Paul Slowey. Slowey comes out with the ball, gets it out as far as number 4, Ronan Slowey, to the number 12, Brendan Brady. He clears it out for the far side of the field. The intention was good. The pass was a little bit high. It went over the head of Austin Curran, and it will be a line ball far side of the field, taken quickly as far as Shane Riley. Rounds the tackle of Niall O'Rourke. Gets it across as far as Larry Riley on the halfway line. Larry crosses the halfway line, still soloing towards goal. Still Larry with the ball. He crosses the 45-metre line. Gets it to Rafier Rogers. He's on the 13-metre line. Still Rafier Rogers turns and kicks it left-footed. It's drifting away off out to the left and wide. Knockbride's second wide. Drung with 2 wides, but Knockbride lead on a scoreline of 2 goals and 5 to Drung's 4 points. The kick out was short, and Paul Slowey playing it up the field, but the man there on his own was David Traynor. Traynor getting it to Alan Carlin, who gets it back now to Kieran Lynch, and he kicks it right-footed up the far side of the field. The tempo of the match having slowed down somewhat is now with Alan Carlin. He gets it in across to Peter Riley, and Peter Riley kicks it left-footed, and it's held on the line. Well, dropped, but recovered by Shane O'Rourke. He gets it to the corner back, Ronan Crowe. Out this side of the field to Brendan Brady. Brendan Brady goes round his marker. Still Brendan Brady with the ball. Kicks it right-footed. It's half blocked down. It's flicked on by Eamon Riley. It's cut out by Knockbride, and it's now with Michael Donoghue, who gets it back to the number 10, Niall Riley, who gives it to Larry. Larry drop kicks it, and the man to collect it over there. No, in fact, he lets it hop over his head. That was Noel O'Reilly. The ball bobbing around on the ground, and it's now with number 10, Alan Curran. Alan Curran gets it up this side of the field as far as the full forward, Niall O'Rourke. O'Rourke is round one man. He's under 45, cuts inside. Still O'Rourke, he loses control of the ball, goes back out and retrieves it. He's back where he started. He's hauled to the ground by Michael Donoghue, and it will be a free to the Drung men as the rain starts to come on again. You'd know since that very, very heavy shower that the underfoot conditions have become very, very treacherous. We have 30 seconds of injury time already elapsed here in Brefty Park. as Austin Curran prepares to take the kick. He kicks it right-footed. It's high. It's going to drop a little bit short. It breaks down in front of goal. It's cleared out by David Traynor. Anywhere will do, says David. It goes out over the line, the far side of the field. And it will be a line ball to Drung. And Philip Monaghan has the ball in his hands. He's preparing to take it. David Traynor, his attitude was, when in doubt, kick it out. And that's what he duly done. Lobbed in towards goal, breaks down, and the man to collect it is Peter Riley. Peter Riley comes up away with the ball, gets it out the far side of the field. Chasing, it's bobbing around, and it's David Traynor who kick is half blocked down, goes out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball to Knockbride. 1.5 minutes of injury time having elapsed. We had 2 stoppages, 3 stoppages, 1 for Rafe Rogers, 1 for Larry Riley, and 1 for Paul Slowey. It's Declan O'Reilly gets the ball over the far side of the field to, is it David Traynor? Yes, he gets it further out, but it only goes as far as Paul Slowey. Paul Slowey kicks it left-footed in towards goal. Michael Riley and Finbar Crowe. Michael Riley gets a touch on it, and Ronan Caskin is quick to come out off his line and retrieve the ball and stop the 45-metre kick. It's now at John Tierney. John Tierney, 50 metres from his own goal, sells the dummy to 2 players and heads away out into the middle. Open country, gets it to Raphael Rogers. Raphael heading towards goal. He's on the 45-metre line. Still Raphael Rogers. Attention coming from 2 players. He kicks it right-footed and high in towards goal. Carl O'Rourke brings it down. Carl O'Rourke collects it, and Carl O'Rourke makes his way out and clears it. As far as the wing half-back, that's number 7, Brendan Smith. Still Brendan Smith with the ball along the line, the far side of the field. The referee allows a good advantage there and gets it back to Austin Curran. Austin Curran loses control of it, the ball going close to the sideline, far side of the field. Alan Carlin gets it up there for Knockbride. Alan Carlin gets it back into the centre. It's with Shane O'Reilly. Shane O'Reilly kicks it straight up in the air and across the field as far as Alan Curran. He gets it up looking for Finbar Crowe. The ball goes away from Finbar, skids away. There's going to be Knockbride on the attack. It's Liam Lynch, clears it out into the middle. Paul Slowey pulls on it. The ball breaking, bobbing around, and it's now with Shane Riley. There's a very high tackle there on Shane Riley. The number 5 for Drung. Referee has blown the whistle. He's called the number 5, Noel O'Reilly, to one side. And Noel O'Reilly could be in a little bit of bother here with referee Tony Brady. The referee having a long discussion with Noel O'Reilly. The card is yellow, and he could be counting himself quite lucky. There wasn't very much intent in what he done, but the tackle was high. It was with the elbow or forearm. And Peter Riley will take the resultant free kick from the ground just inside the Drung half of the field. We've had 4 minutes of stoppage time here in Breffni Park in this first half of the Intermediate Championship final. The kick goes high. Larry Riley fields in front of everybody, turns, kicks left-footed, kicks high and kicks it over the bar. A fine score from Larry Riley, a magnificent fielding, the turn, the shot and the score. 2 goals and 6 for Knockbride, 4 points for Drung. Referee Tony Brady blows the half-time whistle here in Breffni Park. A very exciting, a very entertaining first half. Knockbride, 2 goals coming from Larry Riley within 1.5 minutes, with the 17th and 18th minute of the game. And the half-time score, Knockbride 2 goals and 6, Drung 1 goal and 4. We look forward to an exciting second half here in Breffni Park. National school match here from the clubs around the county, organised by Common the Munskull. We don't have team lists, but I'm sure the video will run throughout it. I won't be giving a commentary as I don't know the names.
And from Ballinally, Lisa Smith and Sheena Kieran. In the Drung colours from Drung National School, Jane Malman, Sinead Gallagher and Sarah Riley. From Kill, Louise O'Reilly and Karen McMenamin. And players national crews Sarah McKiernan, Donna German, Lara Donnelly and Sarah Clark. And from listed up national crews, Hayley Fitzpatrick, Eamon Cassidy, Kathleen McEntee, Caroline Sheridan. And from Farnham, Sinead Collins and Regina King. Well done again to Cameron Munster, Shannon Household, the team who takes it as part of our producer to the and also to our referee, again today, Terry Brady for Latin. Thank you very much. The half-time score from
Oh, welcome back for the second half of this Intermediate Championship final. Referee Tony Brady is out there in the centre of the park. He has the ball in his hands, ready to throw it in. There are no changes on either side. Ball breaking and bobbing around. David Traynor is the man to bend his back and pick it up. He's on his... He's adjudged to have overcarried, and it's going to be a free to Drung. The tackling was very good from the Drung men, surrounded him, give him little opportunity to play it. Ball's played in, flicked away there by David Traynor. He's played exceptionally well so far in the match. He's now with the number 4, Ronan Slowey. Ronan Slowey is taken down, and it's going to be a free to Drung. Referee ticks the number of Michael Donoghue from Knockbride. As Austin Corrin prepares to take the kick. All of Drung's scores in the first half have come from play. This would be the first score from a free. Austin Corrin's kick floats in, held on the line by Ronan Kiskin, gets it out as far as David Traynor. And David Traynor kicks it left-footed out into the middle. Paul Slowey coming, thundering through. It's half stopped by Alan Carlin. Paul Slowey kicks left-footed, high, over the bar. for Slowey's second score of the match. Oh, it's back to 7 points between the sides. 2 goals and 6 for Knockbride, 5 points for Drung. And Drung, they will need a couple of early scores in this match to get them right back in there. Drung, under the managership of Thomas Jackson and Kieran Finlay. Kieran, well-known inter-county player with Monaghan when they won the Ulster title back in 1979. The ball is in the centre of the park. It's Shane Riley getting it to the number 10. And that man is Niall Riley. Up the field it goes, and Larry collects it. 45 metres out, he's 30 metres out, he's on the 21-metre line. Still Larry Riley hops the ball and kicks left-footed all the way to the right and wide. It looked to be good from here, but the 2 umpires were in great positions and both signalled it wide. Shane O'Rourke to take the kick out. High out to the centre of the park. John Tierney, a magnificent leap. He was totally unmarked. He is fouled now, and it's going to be a free to the Knockbride player. John Tierney, the man in the semi-final here against Cohullans, who dominated around the centre of the park and was the main inspiration for victory. Larry Riley has the ball in his hands. He's about 40 metres from the Drung goal. It's slightly to the right. It will suit the left-footed kicker. Larry kicks left-footed. High, it's drifted to the right and it's drifted wide. Knockbride second wide of the second half. Just over 3 minutes of the second half having elapsed. Hugo Riley down here underneath us takes a drink from the bottle. He's the man in charge of the Knockbride team this afternoon. As Shane O'Rourke's kick out comes to the middle of the park, and John Tierney rises unchallenged again to collect. Gets it to Alan Carlin, to Sean Ogue. Sean Ogue-Smith gets it to Shane Riley. Shane Riley with a chance to shoot. He kicks it right-footed. It's very, very high. Carl O'Rourke and Larry Riley underneath it. The ball breaks behind them all. Carl O'Rourke gets it up. He's coming out with the ball. Still Carl O'Rourke. He's a good footballer. He's coming soloing out. He's 45 metres from goal. Loses control of it momentarily. He's fouled, and it's going to be a free to the young man from Drung. And he will stroll back in there to pick up the man they call Carl O'Rourke. The ball in the centre of the park. It's with the number 7, Kieran Lynch. Kieran Lynch to Austin Curran. Austin Curran robs him. Gets it back into Philip Monaghan. In fact, it's not Philip Monaghan now, it's Philip Monaghan with the ball. He's been tackled, he's been fouled. The referee doesn't give the free. He gives a free against them, in fact, for over-carrying. It seems very, very harsh free. Sean Ogue-Smith Sean Ogue-Smith took the free from the wrong place. And the referee is going to now throw it up. The Drung supporters very much incensed by that last decision by the referee. Ball bobbing around. Damon Riley gets the body over it, collects it, gets it out to Niall O'Rourke. Niall O'Rourke is bundled over, and it's going to be a free to Drung, dead straight in front of the goal. And will it be Austin Curran to take it? Yes, indeed it is. There was some descent, and the ball has been brought forward some 10 metres. It's just outside the 20-metre line. About 23 metres out, dead straight in front of goal, and Philip Monaghan is the man who's going to take it. The free is short. It comes back off the upright, and David Traynor was alert to collect it for Knockbride. Gets it out to Niall Riley. John Tierney comes to meet it, unmarked. Solos, goes across the field. Still John Tierney gets it a kick out. It goes to Michael Donoghue, and Michael Donoghue plays it up looking for Peter Riley. Peter Riley, the ball knocked away from him. He gets it at the second attempt, turns Solos and kicks it left-footed up the field, and the referee has awarded a free from where the ball lands for a late challenge on Peter Riley. It's just inside the 45-metre line. Knockbride warming up a substitute. That's their number 19. And we're checking who it is. Yes, indeed it is. It's Dara Smith. John Tierney to take the resultant free. He hops the ball, solos it, stands and studies himself, takes one step back. He looks up again. 1, 2 steps forward, kicks it right footed, going to drop short, and Carl O'Rourke collects it, the fullback, gets it out to Noel O'Reilly. Noel O'Reilly goes down, picks it up. Larry Riley hassling him, challenging all the time. It goes back in across to the number 4. He's pushed to the ground. That man was Ronan Slowey, and will be a free out to Knockbride, taken short as far as Noel Fitzpatrick. Noel Fitzpatrick to Carl O'Rourke. Carl O'Rourke hops the ball, comes out round his marker, and he's pushed off the ball. The referee doesn't give the free. Eamon Riley goes down, picks it clean off the ground, and the referee has awarded a free in to Knockbride. Rayfield Rogers threatening to take one quickly. Sean Oaksmith receives some attention from first aid personnel. He seems to be okay and is well fit to continue. Peter Riley has placed the ball. It's just 1 metre inside the 45, about 15 to 20 metres from the stand side of the field. Referee is bringing the ball in. It's going to be a free on the 14-metre line, dead straight in front of the goal. Larry Riley being bundled over off the ball. And that's a very, very costly thing to do, because it's now on the 14-metre line, dead straight in front of the goal. In fact, it's on the 13-metre line, dead straight in front of the goal. And Peter Riley will surely tap this one over the bar. He duly does that. Knockbride's first score of the second half. Peter Riley second from a free here today. 2 goals and 7 for Knockbride. A total of 13 points to Drung's 5 points. Shane O'Rourke's kick out down this side of the field. Eamon Riley out in front of his marker, collects it on the stand side. He's fouled. Substitute coming on, that was Dara Smith who's come in. It looks like it's Liam Lynch who's making way. Indeed it is, yes. So Dara Smith comes in.
On the right team, number 19, Dara Smith, number 17, Liam Lynch.
The ball with Noel Fitzpatrick. It's now back to Niall O'Rourke. O'Rourke loses control of it. It breaks into the hands of Peter Riley. Peter Riley gets it to John Tierney. John Tierney hops the ball and kicks it left-footed high up into the corner, but the only man there is the number 10, Alan Curran, and Alan Curran comes away with it. Free kick to Drung for a foul on Noel Fitzpatrick. Finbar Crow with the ball for Drung, heading towards goal, 45 metres out, kicks it right-footed into the hands of Austin Curran, gets it to Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley pulled to the ground, referee doesn't give the free. It breaks out as far as Austin Curran, back to Niall O'Rourke, back to Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley gets through the tackle of 2 players, ball bobbing around. Michael Riley has it, gets it out this side of the field to David Traynor. David Traynor clears it long down the field. Peter Riley wins it in front of his man. Still Peter Riley hops the ball, going soloing forward. There are very little options up there. Free for a late tackle on Peter Riley yet again. Dead straight in front of the goals, and this is a relatively easy chance for the Knockbride men, and I'm sure Larry will leave this one to Peter to take off the ground. Peter Riley strikes it. Peter Riley puts it over. 2 scores for Knockbride in the second half, both coming from frees from the boot of Peter Riley. There's 2 goals on 8 for Knockbride, 5 points for Drung. With 11.5 minutes of the second half having elapsed. Drung in possession over on the far side. That's Brendan Smith. He gets it through the middle, but Peter Riley is there to intercept the pass. Turns and kicks it left-footed, looking for Rayfield at full forward. He's been isolated up there on his own. He's been surrounded now by strong defenders, and he has tapped that one over the bar. Two goals and 9 for Knockbride. 5 points for Drung. Shane Riley with the ball. He heads towards the 45-metre line. He kicks it into space. There's nobody there. The only man there is a Drung man. That's the number 4, Ronan Slowey. He gets it, a bad pass, but it will work out okay. Ronan Crowe has it, gets it. The referee has blown the whistle. I think there was a very late tackle there on the young man from Knockbride. The referee is going in to speak to his 2 umpires. I'm not quite sure as to what happened, but it seemed to be a late challenge on, I think it was Dara Smith. The referee is coming out to award a 14-metre free to Knockbride. Slightly to the left of goal, and I'm sure Peter Riley will tap this one over to increase the lead. Peter Riley takes the free. Peter Riley taps it over the bar. Two goals and 10. That's a total of 16 points for Knockbride, 5 points for Drung. An 11-point lead for the men from Knockbride. Ball breaking over everybody at midfield. Niall O'Rourke playing it in, looking for Finbar Crowe. The ball going over his head. Michael Riley is there to pick it up for Knockbride. The fullback and Publican from the hideout in Baleaborough, getting it out to the number 7, Kieran Lynch. It's cut out by Carl O'Rourke. O'Rourke now operating in the midfield sector. He lays it off to Niall O'Rourke. He's heading towards goal. He's 20 metres out. The referee doesn't give the free. It was a little bit of a dive. It's now Peter Riley who plays it left-footed up the field, looking for Larry. Larry steps over and decides he's going to win the chase. But the number 12 is there. He doesn't get it up, but number 4, that's Ronan Slowey. I'm sure he will. He is fouled, and it's going to be a free to Ronan Slowey. Now with Paul Slowey. He goes up through the centre, plays it left-footed, but it's cut out there by Kieran Lynch for Knockbride. He gets his pass, goes astray, goes back to Paul Slowey actually. And Slowey kicks it left-footed up the field. It's too close to the sideline. It has gone out, and it will be a line ball, which will be taken, I'm sure, by Michael Riley. He takes it short. He finds John Tierney. The game becoming very scrappy and very ragged. John Tierney kicks it right-footed way up the field. Underneath it is the number 2, Ronan Crowe. It's cleared out the field as far as Eamon Riley, the corner forward. He hops the ball, plays it across into the centre to Carl O'Rourke. Carl O'Rourke going forward. He's on the 5-metre line, gets it up again. It's still Carl O'Rourke, hops it. plays it back out to the number 5, Noel O'Reilly, to Paul Slowey, and Slowey kicks it left-footed, he kicks it high and he kicks it over the bar. Ten points between the sides here in this Intermediate Football Championship final, sponsored by the Meadowview Restaurant out on the Dublin Road. 2 goals and 10. That's a total of 16 for Knockbride. 6 points for Drung as Ronan Caskin prepares to take the kick out. Ball bobbing around in the middle of the park. It's with a Knockbride man. That man is Shane O'Reilly. The ball on the ground. It's picked up by Paul Slowey. And Paul Slowey being fouled, but the referee allows play continue. Gets it out to Eamon Riley. He looks for Finbar Crowe. Finbar Crowe collects it. He's on the 20-metre line. He's on the 13-metre line. Still Finbar Crowe. He kicks it right-footed. It's gone to the left and it's gone wide. A chance there for Drung. There was an opportunity of, I think it was Carl O'Rourke coming through the middle. If it had to be laid back, the goal chance might have been on. There's nearly 18 minutes of the second half having elapsed. 12 minutes remaining of normal time. Knockbride, they lead by 10 points. Drung, they urgently need a goal or maybe 2 to bring them right back into this match. Ronan Caskin to take the kick out. It's high to the centre of the park. Paul Slowey goes up. Carl O'Rourke breaks, takes the breaking ball. He's fouled. This was going to be a free to the end from Drung. Carl O'Rourke kicks high. Cut out by Niall O'Reilly. He loses control of the ball. It's bobbing around. It comes back out as far as Kieran Lynch and he clears it long down the field. Noel Fitzpatrick is there, the centre half back for Drung. He lays it off. It goes out now to Paul Slowey. Paul Slowey in the midfield position. Gets it out this side of the field. He's looking for the wing half forward. That's number 10, Alan Curran. Alan Curran playing it low into the corner, looking for Monaghan. Eamon Riley is there. He gets it up on the 20-metre line. He's on the 13-metre line, being tackled by Niall Riley. Still Eamon. Eamon, the number 15, hops it again. Gets it back up into his hands. Solos. Kicks it left-footed, but it's cut out by a Knockbride man. It comes up with his man from Drung. That looks like Philip Monaghan. The ball bobbing around in there, and Sean Oak-Smith has it. It's now with number 2. The number 2 for Knockbride, Declan O'Reilly. I think the referee has adjudged that the ball was carried out over the end line and it will be a 45-metre kick. Yes, indeed it was. It was dangerously close to the corner or to the end line. It went out and it will be a 45. Paul Slowey is the man who's going to take it. Slowey floats it in. Austin Curran gets a touch on it, but Michael Riley is there to catch it in the small parallelogram. He gets it to Larry Riley. Larry heading away from goal. A great man to carry the ball. Great control. He's now crossing the halfway line. Gives it a long pass. Larry Riley taking down on the far side. Austin Curran now with the ball for Drung, getting it back into the centre, lost, and it goes to Peter Riley. Peter Riley plays it left-footed into the open space, but it's cut out there by the Drung man. That was Ronan Crowe. Here comes Zach up the field, but there to collect to his Declan Riley. He gets it to Rafier Rogers. Rafier Rogers to Peter Riley. Peter Riley heading towards goal. Still Peter Riley kicks it right-footed. Gets on Alan Carlin running forward. Still Alan Carlin gets it to Rafier Rogers. The ball cleared out there by Ronan Crowe, and the man chasing after it there is the number 14. And that is Niall O'Rourke. Niall O'Rourke heading forward. Still O'Rourke with the ball. He's inside the 45-metre line. He's 30 metres out. He's on the 20-metre line. He falls, slips, gets it to Eamon O'Reilly. Eamon O'Reilly heading towards goal. He's now on the 20-metre line. In tackle, loses control of it, and the man coming out with his Kieran Lynch. He gets it up the field as far as number 19. That's Dara Smith. Dara Smith, the young man from Knockbride, playing it forward, but the ball goes over everybody's head, and collecting it is Ronan Slowey. Ronan Slowey, 20 metres out, kicks it long out the field. It's dangerously close to the sideline. The number 7 keeps it in play. That man is Brendan Smith. He plays it across into the middle where it's with Niall O'Rourke. Niall O'Rourke hops the ball. kicks it right footed high in towards goal, and there to collect it is Michael Riley. Michael Riley coming out with the ball, plenty of space. Knockbride have packed their defence. They're not going to concede goals if they can at all. Alan Carlin with it, and he rounds his marker. He heads towards goal, gets it as far as Rafier Rogers. The pass is poor, goes to Noah Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets it up the field as far as Brendan Smith. Brendan Smith going forward. He loses control of it. Michael Donoghue gets it to Alan Carlin. Alan Carlin unable to get it up. Gets it at the second attempt. Gets it as far as Dara Smith. Still Dara with the ball. He turns inside his man, heading back out towards the corner. He loses control of it, and the ball is cleared out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball to Knockbride. Peter Riley to take the resulting line ball. Drung introducing a substitute. That looks like number 17, James McCooey. The ball held on the line there by Shane O'Rourke. He solos out. Fist passes it out as far as Noel Fitzpatrick. Noel Fitzpatrick takes it away. Gets it to number 2, Ronan Crowe. Ronan Crowe heading towards goal. He's crossing the halfway line. Kicks it right footed up into the open space, and the man to collect it there is Michael Riley. Michael Riley gives a chart as far as Sean Oak Smith. Sean Oak is bundled over. The referee allows play continue. John Tierney gets it out as far as Michael Riley. Michael kicks it left-footed, high, in the direction of Larry. The ball broken down. The man after it there is the number 5, Noel O'Reilly. Noel O'Reilly getting it back into the centre to Ronan Slowey, to Austin Curran. Austin Curran kicks it out this side of the field, picks out Paul Slowey. He plays it up the far side of the field looking for Alan Curran. Alan Curran connects it. Turns, kicks it right footed in the direction of goal. Declan O'Reilly will win the chase. Indeed he does. He collects it. Is fouled and will be free out to Knockbride, and I'm sure they will be in no hurry to take it. The substitute now coming on for Drung is the number 17, James McCooey. We'll still have to wait and find out who is going off. Looks like McCooey is going in for Philip Monaghan. Six minutes of normal time remaining. A line ball on the far side of the field, which will be taken by Austin Curran. Right footed in the direction of goal. Michael Riley gets a touch on it. Declan Riley is there to collect it. Gets it out as far as Shane Riley. A lot of Rileys on this Knockbride side. Shane coming out. He's the son of the managers. He gets it out this side of the field as far as Sean Oak Smith. He's played exceptionally well today. He gets it out to Rafier Rogers heading towards goal. The man they call Rye. He's heading forward. Turns inside. Gives the pass, but it's cut out there by Ronan Slowey up as far as Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley looking for Carl O'Rourke, but the ball is cut out by Shane Riley. He gets it to Peter Riley. Peter Riley gives a long pass looking for the man behind. 3 Drung players. They collect it and clear it out. And the man coming away from it this time is Ronan Slowey. Slowey playing it out this side of the field. Goes as far as James McCooey. McCooey gives it back into the centre, but it's cut out by Sean Oak Smith. Sean Oak Smith solos and gives it to Dara. Dara gets it as far as Alan Carlin. Alan Carlin hauled to the ground. The referee allows play continue. Goes back to Dara Smith. The Dara Smith kicks right footed. Held on the line there by Shane O'Rourke. Shane O'Rourke makes his way out, kicks it out this side of the field looking for James McCooey. The ball breaks away from him, and it's Rafier Rogers. Rafiel, the number 14, heads towards goal. Down along the line. Still Rafier Rogers. Be channeled by Ronan Slowey. He fists it back out as far as Sean Oak Smith. Sean Oak Smith turns inside his man, gives it back to Rafier Rogers. Rafier Rogers turns his man and shoots from the 13-metre line, but held again on the line by Shane O'Rourke. Shane O'Rourke gets it out to Ronan Slowey. Slowey taking it away over on the far side of the field. He gets it up into the Austin Curran. He loses control of it, but goes back as far as Carl O'Rourke. O'Rourke with the ball. The fullback makes his way out, solos once, gets it back out to Austin Curran, and Curran clears down along the far side of the field to the cornerback, I think it is. Yes, indeed it is. Ronan Slowey. He plays it up through the middle, but Shane Riley is there to collect the loose ball, bobbing around in the heart of his own defence. He gets it to Alan Carlin, to Kieran Lynch, to Larry Riley. There's always a buzz when Larry gets the ball in his hands. Still Larry Riley crosses the halfway line. He's taken the pace out of the game. He gets the pass inside. It was very delicate. Dara Smith collects it for Knockbride. He'll feed it back to Larry. Larry, 45 metres out, turns inside one man, turns inside the second. Still Larry Riley kicks it with the right foot. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Another substitute coming on for the Drung men. His kick out has been taken. The substitute won't be allowed. 3 wides in the second half for Knockbride. They lead by 10 points. 2 goals and 10 for Knockbride, 6 points for Drung. There's just 3 minutes of normal time remaining. The kick out is long, the kick is long, but Michael Riley is there. He's coming in a solo up the field. He gets it as far as John Tierney. John Tierney kicks it right footed, long and high. Inside everybody is Larry Riley. Larry Riley doesn't get the ball up into his hands. And the ball breaks away. It goes to Noel O'Reilly. Noel O'Reilly gets it to Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley coming out around his marker. He hops the ball on the halfway line. Goes to Paul Slowey. Paul Slowey giving it back to Dara Smith. Dara Smith with the ball, getting it back as far as Michael Riley, the full-back coming way out the field. Michael Riley getting it to Dara Smith. That goes as far as the cornerback, Ronan Crowe. Ronan Crowe kicks it right footed, high, and Keeskin is quite happy to let it out over the end line and wide. Substitute coming on for the Knockbride men. It looks like Tommy Carlin.
Substituting Knockbride team number 24, Tommy Carlin, replacing number 14, Raphael Rogers.
So Tommy Carlin coming in for Raphael Rogers. Tommy will go back into the heart of the defence. Alan Carlin goes up, breaks the ball down. Peter Riley collects it. Gets it to Tommy Carlin, back to Peter Riley. He plays it at the far side of the field to Michael Donoghue. Michael Donoghue, loads of space in front of him. He's 45 metres out from goal. He gives it back out to Shane Riley. Shane Riley will shoot from out there. It's right-footed from Shane Riley. It's high. It's dropped all the way in and over the bar. A magnificent score from the young corner forward. 30 minutes of normal time remaining. The kick out comes out this side of the field as far as Eamon Riley. Eamon Riley from Drung is fouled and it's going to be a free taken quickly. As far as Noel Fitzpatrick, he kicks it right footed high in the direction of goal. The ball breaking down, chasing after his Carl O'Rourke. He gets it up into his hands for Drung. The man in the middle, he doesn't use him. He's going alone. He's 13 metres out. He kicks right footed and high and over the bar.
Substitutions on the Knockbride team, number 4, Dermot O'Brien, replacing number 7, Kieran Lynch. Number 15, Adrian Rogers, replacing number 14, Shane Riley.
So Dermot O'Brien has come on and Adrian Rogers has come on for Knockbride, just to give them a taste of the action. Referee Tony Brady blows the full-time whistle here in Breffney Park. Knockbride, the victors, on a scoreline of 2 goals and 11 to Drung's 0-7. A 10-point win for the men from Drung. There will be a lot of celebrations in Canningstown tonight. I see Leo McCabe, their main sponsor, down here in front of us. He's the owner of a very large tavern down there, and I'm sure there will be celebrations into the early hours of the morning. Leo, I don't think he's just indicating that all drink will be free tonight, but there will definitely be some. I'd say there'll be celebrations in Michael O'Reilly's place tonight as well, in the Hideout Bar. Celebrations which will go on well into the week around Knockbride. They were much the better team. They took over in the 17th and 18th minute of the first half. Larry Riley hit the back of the Drung net, and after that they never looked back. A 10-point win for Knockbride. They will collect the TM Gilroy Memorial Cup here in Breffni Park this afternoon. Their captain is Peter Riley. He will be the man to receive the trophy. Great display from the men from Knockbride. Every player was up for the game. In no position were they dominated or outplayed. A tremendous game by Knockbride. They're way the best team, and we congratulate them and salute them. From cameraman
It's an honour for me to present the Tom Michael Gilroy Memorial Cup today to the captain of the Knockbride Club and Steve Gilroy. I want to congratulate both teams on a sporting game with lots of good scores, despite the bad weather which prevented us getting off to a good start at the beginning. I want to sincerely congratulate Knockbride. You had a marvellous victory today, you had a marvellous year, and I want to congratulate the Knockbride players, the Knockbride team management, and the Knockbride club for all their hard work for coming up that scale over the years. Today you're trying to sing your football, and we wish you well. To Drung, I say hard luck. You know and you say you didn't do yourself justice, and that's true. But knowing you and the strength of your club, I don't doubt you'll be back to it again. To the sponsors of our championship, Declan and Sarah Sheridan from the Youth, again I say a sincere thank you. And to the referee, linesmen, umpires, and all who helped in the running of today's game, I say thank you. But this night belongs to Knockbride, and it's an honour for me to present the cup to the captain of the Knockbride team, Peter Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honour for me to captain this Knockbride team to an intermediate championship. We've been playing a long time, at last we have gone. I'm going to start with the players. We, as players and as a panel, put our minds to winning this championship. With a few hiccups in the middle of it, but we made it more determined. And we put our minds down to it, we're not going to lose it. And we're going to win it. And the last training, Tuesdays and Friday night, Sunday morning, Saturday evening, whenever we're at. And that's what we done by, and that's what it's all about. I'd like to thank our team management to come as a trio. Again, they had their disappointment through the year. The most disappointment was that we had our own doubt performances within our own club. But we told you that we do it right, and we knew you were good enough. And that's the proof to come to the Mickey Stadium and Gilroy. Let's thank our supporters, probably the most noisiest and most loyal in the county. To Lincoln Day, we have all practice, and today, and tonight, and tomorrow, and next week, we can enjoy it all. Finally, we'll lay off it. Let's thank our sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors. People have got behind us, put the money into the club. I'd like to thank our main sponsor, the Young Kids. That thanks them. Very much for saving you. Thanks very much to you. Finally, I'd like to thank Drung. Now, we got the lucky goal today. That was the difference in the game. We were here before, we lost in the final in '96, we lost a lot of during the final in the early '90s. I think you have to lose the final to win one. You will be back, there's a strong team, it's your own team, and I hope to God you will win in the near future. 3 ahead for Drung. Ahead! Ahead! Go captain, awesome. First of all, congratulate Knockbride, very deserving winner of the day. I wish them all the best in senior championship, and just when I am here, I want to wish Larry all the best in the Australian route or whatever. Wish him all the best. I want to thank the young players that put in a hell of a lot of commitment this year and an awful lot of hard work. A fair disappointment for them today. We let ourselves down a bit today. But we'll be back next year, no doubt about it. Thank you. We have another tribute to perform, and it's to the man of the match. And I'm delighted to say that the man of the match for today's individual final is Larry Riley. And everybody in Calvin, we congratulate Larry on his honour of being selected on the Irish panel for the Australian rules game, and we wish him the very, very best of luck.
You're jumping up. Congratulations.
Joining us now is Larry Riley, a member of the Knockbride team. Larry, a great day for the Knockbride club.
Yes, Tony, it's a great victory for Knockbride. Delighted.
Good to see a cup going back there. It's been a while since you've eventually won the junior title. You've been there or thereabouts in intermediate over the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, we've been there and thereabouts in different years, different injuries, and thankfully this year with all our players fully fit and probably shows them how well fit for senior grade.
Yes, indeed, a tremendous performance. Just looking at the team out there today, there was every player dominated their position.
Yeah, well, I suppose we've worked hard all year, and boys trained hard and worked hard even when we weren't there. And it pays off in the game, done the work.
The 17th and 18th minute of the match was the real turning point. What do you remember of the 2 goals?
I don't remember too much. It was just the first one was just a dropping ball coming in and the goalie let it slip and bang, and that was it. The second goal, I suppose, was a great ball in for Snoke Smith, and no one to beat with the goalie, so handy enough.
It seemed to be a ply that you were working in the first half, that long ball. In fact, Sean Old picked out on a number of occasions.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's a thing we've worked on. Like, I suppose our forwards have been very fast, and probably that's the way to go about it, like, play to your advantage.
Yes, turning now to the Australian rules, the 8th and the 15th of October, we have to congratulate you on that. A great honour for yourself to be representing yourself personally and your family and club.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I was absolutely delighted like, when I was selected. Something to look forward to. Like, it's a different, you meet all the different players throughout the country, so I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Larry, we'll not delay you any longer. We know there'll be a lot of celebrations around Henningstown tonight, and we'll probably see you there.
Thanks, Tommy. Thank you. Great, Tommy. Jason, great talk.
Joining us now is Peter Riley, captain of the side. Peter, in your speech, you were saying the great honour it was to captain this bunch of lads.
That is, they're a great bunch of lads. We're all around at a young age, and
well, from say 20 to 25, and then moved to Rock. He's 40. But we're all in one age, and we have great crack among other. They're great lads. We also everyone enjoys going to training, and it makes an awful difference. Lads over us as well. We were all sort of a bunch together, and it's the first intermediate championship ever came to Knockbride. The other championship ever won as a junior. We won it twice, and it's great to be a captain of a team that breaks that tradition.
Yes, I was speaking to Larry there earlier. You've been there or thereabouts over the last couple of years. This was the one you were definitely going to take the picture.
Yeah, well, last few, 97 we got to the intermediate final in balance with Larry and Michael were both injured, and I was half injured on one night. One year I was out with injuries, and every year we'd injuries, but this year we had a full team, no injuries, so we had no complaints, and we just buckled down, and we just did not want to lose it, and thankfully it worked out for us. But today we got a few lucky breaks in the first half of them goals, but that's what wins the games for you.
Yes, the first 10-15 minutes it was nip and tuck. It was pint for pint all the time.
Yeah, well, we were happy enough with that. We were playing into a very strong wind, and the rain shower probably took the wind out of it a wee bit, but Larry's goal, like, it was a very lucky goal. The ball broke, unfortunately for Drung, it just broke in front of him. That was it. The second goal, again, the pass in was a great pass for Shanogue, but another day it might have dropped short or whatever. But it was a wee bit of luck. You need luck to win it, and other years we hadn't got it, but today we had, thank God.
Yes, I'm sure there'll be a few days taken off for celebrations around Knockbride this week.
Well, I've organised 2 weeks holidays from the mid-June for this week, and by God, I'm going to make the best of it.
Peter, we'll not delay you any longer. Thanks very much for coming up to talk to us.
Thank you.
Joining us now is John Tierney. John, we watched Nicholas Walter in the first match and we watched you in the second match. A great display of high fielding.
Well, I suppose the trip away, I suppose, kind of helped us. Nicholas, I suppose, is a wee bit better than me. He just gets up that wee bit higher, but I suppose I learned a lot from him, putting my knees up and the whole lot. I get a lot of stick of it from the boys at training. Some of the boys get a few raps in the back of the head from my knees, and they're not too impressed about it, but it's something I love doing. Like, I suppose it's a part of my game I work on a lot, and rather than maybe shooting or different things, but I just love around the middle of the field, jumping up and catching the ball. That's what I love doing.
Yes, everybody from Ronan Caskin the whole way to your corner forwards, everybody played well today. You were really well motivated. Everybody was up for the match.
Oh, that's for sure. Like, I suppose we're, like you've said, the other boys, we were always there or thereabouts the last few years. After we made the breakthrough in junior and the following year, betting to fine, we kind of went back a wee bit, but we knew, I suppose, from the first or second game in the games in the championship, we knew we were on fire. Like, we weren't even playing that well, and we were still beating teams well and things like that. We just knew, come Cuchulainn, bet Dane, bet Cuchulainn's, there was no team going to stop us that day.
Yes, today was your day. Some celebrations, Canningstown and Michael Riley's will be up and down the road now for the next couple of days.
Well, as long as we get buses organised, because I don't think there's going to be too many people well able to drive, but our celebrations even might be a wee bit short for myself now. My mother, father thinks I'm going back to college maybe tomorrow evening. It could be Tuesday morning, I'm not just sure yet now what the story is.
I imagine it could be Tuesday or maybe even Wednesday. Thanks very much for coming up to talk to us, John. All right. All the best. Joining us now, Hugo Riley, manager of the team. A good bunch of lads to work with, I think.
Oh yeah, very good bunch of lads. We'd give great commitment all year. There's no doubt about it. The players, we have some excellent young players coming into the panel, along with a lot of experienced players, which, as you can see, work to our advantage on the day. As you know, the Riley brothers, and there's not a lot of people reckon there, but it's a team effort. You know, they are a great asset, but the team has played very well all year. We had a few ups and downs during the championship, all right, but there's great spirit within the club, and once you find that, you kind of, everything falls into place. Like, it's really the players that do the work on the day, and they're the ones that takes the credit for it, and that's it, you know.
Yes, I was coming back from refereeing down in Cotill there a couple of months ago, and I was called into Canningstown, and I called in Michael Riley's as well. And the reports down there was training was going well, good attendances all year.
Yeah, we had very good attendances, even from early on in the year. We were getting great turnouts at training, and as you can see, it paid off in the end. You know, it's very important, like, that you have to put in an effort to win anything, and that's the way it is. And we couldn't ask for any better from the players the year. They were excellent, you know, excellent. No, that's all I can say about them.
Hugo, the management team, the three wise men, they've been dubbed around Knockbride. What have you to say about your two helpers?
no doubt about it. Mickey and Tom, Nicky Shannon and Tom Trainer, we call ourselves a management team. Like, we don't distinguish. I just got the job probably saying the few words now and again, but they are excellent. You couldn't get anybody better. The work so thorough into the Tom Trainer did most of the training, the physical training with the team, and Mickey is the wise head. He goes and looks at opposition and sees what's going on behind the scenes with other teams, and then comes back and we try to counteract that. And it's a great team. It worked very well. We get on very well together. We very determined the year that we get something out of it. But it has to be all handed down to the players. Like, at the end of the day, you can only gather the whole thing together, but like, it's the players that does the work on the field, and they're the people that has to take the credit for it. At the end of the day, we only organise it, and they go out and they do the business, and that's it.
Yes, speaking to Leo McCabe there a few minutes ago, he said he expects you back in Canningstown around 10 o'clock. I told him that could be 11. And I'd say he won't close the bar too early.
And it could be a little along with that, you can tell him.
Hugo, thanks very much for calling up to us, and we wish you well. I think there is an Ulster Championship now for the intermediate, and we wish you the best of luck in that competition. Any idea who you play in the first round?
I have no idea, actually. No, we never looked any further than this game. We take every game as it come along, and we said we went out to win this one, and that's all. After that, whatever happens after that is a bonus from here on in. So that's the way it is. So we're going to enjoy ourselves now for the next day or so.
Hugo, thanks very much, and congratulations yet again.
Thank you.
Joining us now is the chairman of the Knockbride Club, Niall Smith. Niall, you must be one of the younger chairmen in County Cavan.
Yeah, I am supposed to be one of the youngest, all right, but I'm an old, they all call me the old fella at the same time.
I'll call you the old fella. A very experienced man at the job now at this stage. You've been...
No, I'm learning every day.
Learn something new every day. Well, it's a good start to be winning an intermediate title, going up into senior championship for the first time in the club's history.
Yeah, it's very good, because we have a good team there to play senior football. We have a very good team, young team, and they're very talented.
Yes, they're a team that likes the open spaces of Breffni Park. They've been playing Division 1, playing most of the senior championship teams on a regular basis.
Yeah, we've played Division 1 this last three years, and we're up there with the best of them. We can beat them and play with them, and some of them we can't beat, but we beat most of them.
Yes, indeed, you're in a comfortable position in Division 1 and holding mid-table position every year.
Well, we'll go a wee bit further this year. We're going to look for the quarter-final place. 4 games left, and quarter-finals there for us to take it, or semi-final, sorry, in the league. And hopefully we do well in that too, and it keeps the morale of the club going well as well.
Yes, the facilities down around Knockbride are improving every time I go down there to referee, and it's a credit to yourself and the committee down there.
Yeah, we put in a lot of work, and I have to make a lot of money to do these jobs, you know yourself, and so we're trying to get there to have it as good as any other club, you know, keep it up, because you need good facilities for lads to come to appreciate the facilities, you know, to train and that, and if they have that, and they'll come to it better, you know what I mean? If they say things are not right, they won't be there, you know what I mean?
Yes, turning back to today's match, a superb performance from all players from number 1 to 15, plus the 4 or 5 subs that were brought on.
Yeah, so we're just absolutely brilliant. From goalkeeper the whole way up, and Riley's trying to annoy me there. Yeah, they were, and the backs played brilliantly well, and there's always questions asked about the backs. You know what I mean? Down to people that come to me and say, "Can you make the backs any better?" Like, I'd say I'm not over the team. Like, I'm there just only as official in the club.
Yes, superb performance. Larry, the 2 goals selected on the Irish team. Another great honour for a rural club.
Yeah, Larry getting on the Irish team to play Australia. It's a brilliant honour for the club and the parish, and the surrounding areas, Bailiver, Killincare, Shark and all that. They're all delighted that he's on it. Tumcoon, Lara, they're all delighted that he's on it, and wish him the best of luck, and that he'll put up a big performance up there, because he's one of the best players in Cavan, if not in Ulster.
Yes, indeed. Niall, I'd say you'll blow the froth of a couple of pints of Guinness tonight.
Not now, I'll go on the Bulmers. It's easier, you can drink more of it.
Drink more of it. Niall, congratulations. We'll not hold you back from the celebrations any longer. Joining us now is Michael Riley, one of the three brothers. We've already spoken to Larry. Peter hasn't made it up this far yet. In fact, we had Peter earlier on. Yes, Michael, the last of the trio, full-back. A superb performance in there on Niall Rourke and Finbar Crowe.
Yeah, well, I think Donald, the whole team, from 1 to 15, and including the subs that come on, played exceptionally well. Playing full-back, my job was made a lot easier with the players out the field doing so well. But then again, the backs had to play well because we had Drung behind us, and he's very dodgy.
Yes, a little bit of a dig there for Ronan. He's standing out in the background. John Tierney at midfield, we spoke to Johnny earlier. It was great to admire both himself and Nicholas Walsh today from the Australian rules.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen much of Nicholas, but John has been outstanding for the club this year. He was unfortunate with the county to be injured for the Derry match, but he's been outstanding for the club and give a great commitment all year, and fair dues to him and all the young players. He's one player. You have Val and Carlin playing alongside him, played outstandingly well too. Shane Riley, Niall Riley, all the players.
Yes, Shane and Niall, two young chaps in the team. Outstanding performances today.
Yeah, well, they're only 16, 17. John Tierney only a minor, and yet we're standing up. We're watching them to perform very well for us, and indeed the pressure doesn't get to them on the big days. They showed it there today. No problem to whatsoever. Taking our scores, defending easily. Like, very good young footballers, and it stays good for the club in future years.
Yes, over the last couple of years, teams that have come up from intermediate into senior championship have all struggled. I think that will be the case with Knockbride. You're holding your own there in Division 1.